Okay, guys, so we are finally wrapping everything up today. Oh man, it has been an incredible 2 weeks. Man, feels like 2 weeks went by really fast because we got a lot done. And so I have a lot of cleanup to do in the kitchen today because, man, with all of our cooking and baking and stuff like that, things just kind of get like crazy. So I need to do a lot of kitchen cleanup today, which is pretty much like my biggest cleanup. But then after that, I have a lot of uh, like kid toy stuff to kind of box up. So I don't really have like a ton of stuff that I need to do, but it does feel like a lot. But really, like in comparison, really, it's not like a whole like huge mountain of stuff that I need to do, but it is quite a load of stuff that I need to complete. But thankfully, it's not like super overwhelming. I'm going to run over to my parents' house in just a bit, and I'm going to just, work with my mom and get her kind of set up with her oils and basically talk to my dad and show him like what each of the oils will do for her and how to kind of like help her with that. So I'm getting my shoes on and trying to kind of get my day started here. So I will be doing that. And then I have to run to the store and I need to pick up some things. So today's already getting off to be like really busy, but it's not like so overwhelming that I feel like, oh my gosh, this is going to be like a long day. Like, I don't feel that way. So basically, today is that last minute stuff, and then we'll be ready to, pick it up and get on our way. So I'm glad that we're getting all of this going. I feel like I'm going to feel a little bit more organized after all of this. I won't feel so overwhelmed with, like, oh man, there's so many things all over the place. So, and I'm just like not the kind of person that I love things to be just everywhere and like things not being organized and whatnot. So I'm going to have some toast with some jam. I typically like my toast with apricot jam. And oh, that's my toast. I just heard it. And sometimes, sometimes I like grape jam, but generally speaking, I really like apricot. And on a rare occasion, I like my scones with strawberry jam. So my two favorites would be apricot jam with toast and strawberry jam with my scones. And then when I have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I typically like grape. So I guess I have my three jams that I really like. But yeah, so today we're getting stuff going and wrapping stuff up. And I'm really excited about that. Yesterday I wanted to vlog, but oh man, like the day was already super full. We had so much going on. I had my friend Tasha come by and we had amazing God time. Like, oh my goodness, like when we get into God time, it is huge. Like it's phenomenal. Like I just love that. Like when we first start talking about God, it's just like our God time is so inspirational and so motivational that she just like really pumps me up for God. Like if there's anyone that could get me pumped up for God, who is a sister in the Lord, it would be Tasha. Like I love so much that we have had this amazing friendship since middle school. And I would have never thought like our lives would have been so closely tied together. Like our parents have been friends since like, I don't know, way back in the day. And so that's kind of how we knew each other. So she came over and we had God time together, and we were just declaring the glory of God over each other and just declaring just how powerful that God is. And it was just so amazing. Like we were just really like in prayer together, and we like we're literally standing outside and just talking about God and just praying. And literally we really like could have cared less if our neighbors saw us praying. We were just like, we don't care. We're out here, we're praying, we're just declaring the glory of God. And it was a really powerful and impacting time in my life to really see how far that we had grown in God together and apart. And it was amazing because we've always been friends. We've always been trying to have a strong relationship with God. And then here we are, like years later, and it's like, wow, like she has grown so much in God. Like she's always been just a strong woman of God, but like really, like her faith has seriously skyrocketed over the years, especially now in where she's at in the position that she's at with the Lord right now. And so have I. Like I've grown so much. And so just to just be declaring just all of these amazing things that God has in store for our life, we were just so in the spirit of the Lord, and it was just so amazing and just so inspiring. Like I feel like I literally was just so inspired to the Lord after all of that. Like we were just outside praying, and we literally just like did not care if our neighbors heard us praying. We were just like, we don't care. Like we just wanted to pray. We prayed over our neighborhoods. We prayed over the people living next door to us. We prayed over everybody. We prayed over our family members. We prayed over, the things that God is doing in our life. We just really, like, we were just letting the Holy Spirit just like do his thing. It was so amazing. Like, I'm so pumped up right now just sharing that. Like, I'm just like, let's just get church going, because church is now. We are together being like in love with God and just sharing the Lord with people. Like, I can inspire you right now because I'm inspiring me. I am so excited about that. And so, like, oh man, like, it is just so, like, you just feel so much joy in God, and so much strength. Like, you just feel like, oh man, like, I'm so excited. Like, let's go. Like, whatever. Like, let's go, God. We're ready. And man, it was just amazing God time. I am so thankful for my sister in the Lord. Oh, I hear my children. Wow, I didn't know I could hear them from over on the other side of the wall. So yeah, so then my sister Kaylin in the Lord, she came over, and that was great. I got to see her. I didn't really get to spend a lot of God time with her like I would have wanted to, and wow, I really wish I could have. That would have been great. We would have just had church up in this house, let me tell you. So she came over, and I had some stuff for her that I had. And so I told her, like, you know what, I'm not taking these things with me if you want them. And so she came over real quick. She took the stuff that she was wanting to take with her. And then, so we really didn't like have like a chance to really get into like any like really good God time like I would have wanted to. But you know what? I feel like God just like he ordains our steps, and he knows like what's important, like what you need to do in your day. So it just happened that it just wasn't going to work out that way, and that's okay. But you know what? Like, I just feel like God knows. Like, he knows, like, hey, like, you're supposed to be, spending time with this person and having God time with that person. And he just knows, like, who we're supposed to meet up with and what that time's supposed to look like. And so it just really was a full day yesterday. And I'm just so thankful that I had a chance to meet with both of my sisters in the Lord. And I'm just so, so proud of both of my sisters in the Lord. Like, I'm so, so, so incredibly proud of both of them, and to have watched their walk with God and to have seen how much that they have both grown, like, just totally, totally blesses my spirit, because I could never, like, and literally, I have grown up with both of these beautiful women like all through middle school and high school. And it's just been an incredible journey together. Thankfully, we've had just such a strong tie in our ability to really communicate through just, Facebook and text messages and calls and Skype. So we're really not like, even though we've been apart all the time, even though we were together all through those years in high school and middle school, we've still had a really awesome communication skill with one another. And so it really, even though I'm moving, we've never really been like together like all the time in person. So in the times that God has allowed us to meet and to be in each other's company, it has always been like we're here and the Lord is with us and we are all together to have that God time and to meet with the Lord, just being in the center of that conversation. And so it's just been like a huge, awesome, godly sistership that we have all just really been blessed to be a part of with one another. But outside of each other, I feel like it is so, so important to grow in relationship with other people and to get out of our circles, because it's so easy to get kind of like involved in our little like comfort zone with our own little friends and have our own little like party where, we're just kind of like comfortable with that, with those few people. But, we really need to grow out of that comfort zone.
Yep.
That's a great idea. You could do that. And so I really think that we need to like go out into the world and to be big lights for people that God is calling us to. And so it's just like, it's not good to stay in our little cliquey friends, and just stick with those people. We really have to grow out of that. And I find that even for myself, that's important for me to remember that it's not just about the sistership friends that I have made as a woman of God with my sisters in the Lord, but that, it is so important for me to share God and his love with other people and to create new friendships, because we are made to be in community with other people and to share that and to develop in new relationships and not just kind of stay comfortable all the time with the people we know, and to reach out. I feel like that is such a skill to have, to actually know how to do that and to be comfortable with reaching out beyond your own little family and friends and the people you've always known. Like, that takes a lot. That's crazy. That is for Daddy's grilling stuff. You want to go give that to Daddy? All right. So we are going to have a blast today. We're going to have a good day. We're going to, we're going to not just have a good day. We're going to have a great day. I'm going to have a great day. Are you going to have a great day? I hope you do, because today is a great day. And I really think that it all comes to the mindset of choosing to have a great day and choosing to have a great attitude and choosing joy. Because, oh man, there could be a list of stuff not to be happy about. So, you're cold. Are you cold? My children are here. They've been playing. So we're moving, and it's going to be a great move. Oh, he's having a cookie that I made. And now I'll be heading over to my mom's house. We have an interesting day ahead of us. We have some kitchen cleaning to do.
Huh?
We're excited.
Oh.
Yep. Here's my girl. Been busy outside playing. These are my children.
And
welcome to our life and our journey to Northern California, where we will be building new relationships and working on those skills. See? So that's not an easy thing to do. But we're going to work on it. Okay, guys. I've already gone over my time. 13 minutes. I really try to keep these things short. Alrighty. I will keep you all posted on our journey that's ahead. Bye, guys.